So first things first, let's talk about these mental breakdowns because they have been real, and I definitely want to be transparent with you all. And I also figured I'd start out the video with all of the emotional baggage, and then I can just move forward with grace because I might get a little emotional. So I've been going through a whole lot of breakdowns, a whole lot of crying, a whole lot of releasing is what this feels like. And I think that has a lot to do with my previous life in Cambodia. I miss my students. I miss certain things about the Cambodian lifestyle, about living abroad that are a bit different than being here in the States. There's a whole lot of people. Sometimes people can be a bit more aggressive here in certain ways, and that has really kind of taken me off guard. And I just find myself kind of balling up, getting in a corner, or wanting to sit at the park or in the car or go skateboarding and then just crying. And I think it's natural, I think it's fine, but it has been a lot for me. And there's been a whole lot of days since the last video that I recorded, which was why I left Cambodia, that I'm just really down. And I honestly think this too shall pass, like I will get over it, but I'm really also doing my best to acknowledge what I'm going through and accept what I'm going through. I had a girlfriend reach out to me and she brought this to my attention, and I completely agree with her. She said, Tati, I think that sometimes you do your best to find solutions and learn the lesson while you're going through hurt and transitions without really taking the time to just allow yourself to feel. And I do believe that I do allow myself to feel, but I completely agreed with her when it comes to me kind of just like trying to figure out the solution and make things better. And sometimes you just like things aren't going to be better in that moment. And I think it's really great that I already have that mindset where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna live in these emotions and this feeling and be down. But it's also important that I just allow myself to be so that I can heal with grace and so that it doesn't come back to haunt me or to affect me negatively. Also, I'm a very private person when it comes to like my intimate and like personal relationships. And one thing that I haven't shared with you all is that last year I was actually dating someone abroad. We lived together during the pandemic. We dated for about 11 months and then we broke up. I'm realizing, even though I already knew this before, that I still haven't completely healed from that relationship. That just like the thought of us being together and wanting to make things work out, but also understanding that there was a reason for the breakup in the first place has really been affecting me. And I think while I was in Cambodia, it was definitely affecting me, but at least I had Shar and Mila who were just constantly like in my face. And I was doing things to distract myself, like teaching my students full time and content curating. But it's weird, now that I'm actually here in the United States, I've noticed over the past few weeks, I've been thinking so much about this person and about that relationship that I actually reached out to this person and I expressed, to this person. I got super vulnerable and I was just like, listen, I think about you, I miss you. Would you be open to us trying things again? And I definitely had this conversation with myself before I sent that message. And the conversation was, okay, Tatiana, you also have to acknowledge that this person may not feel the same as you. So there might be some form of rejection. And I had that conversation. It felt good to acknowledge it. And then I said, okay, I'm going to press send. And I sent that message, and that person did respond and things were cool. However, this person came to a conclusion that this is not what they want. They did not want to continue the relationship, or at least try it out, because the relationship was already over. So this person didn't want to try it out again, and this person's just in a different place in their life. And I really had to come to terms with that, and I'm still coming to terms with that. But that's also been something that has really, really, really been like affecting me. I like to think that I'm a person who enjoys challenging herself and learning from her experiences and making sure that I learn lessons so that I don't repeat them again, or so that I don't invite certain energy into my life, and vice versa. So I'm doing my best to heal accordingly, and it's just been really difficult, y'all. And on top of that, I'm still in a place where I am healing, so I have not even entertained the idea of dating someone else or talking to someone else. And I've noticed now that I've been back in the States that I'm a bit closed off socially. I don't want to say towards like platonic relationships, but definitely towards, people who are approaching me in a sense that, they want to talk to me or like date me or, get to know me more. And I've kind of just been like, nope. And I honestly think that's okay. Like, it's completely okay. It really made me realize how I'm still in this process of healing and moving forward and having like complete closure. So I definitely do think that reaching out to that person helped me, and today is a much better day. But I've been going through some motions, y'all. So that's one other thing that I've been going through. And then also, no one's family is perfect. None of our lives are perfect. And I'm also going through some family issues that have really, really been affecting me. Not even just recently, just like over the past years, but now that I'm back home, I'm seeing it and I'm really feeling it. And again, that's really difficult, and I'm doing my best to acknowledge what everyone else wants and how they feel, but it's just been really, really difficult for me navigating just like family matters. So there's a few little things, well, I don't even want to call them little things because they're honestly big things. There's a few big things in my personal life that have been affecting me, and I'm just really doing my best to be cool, be calm, heal, and go through the motions and feel it all, and by the grace of God, just learn from it all and be a better person through it all. So that's what's been going on. And I'm just thinking, fast forward 2-3 months from now, I'm going to look back at this experience, even this video, and be like, wow, Tati, you did it. You were open, you were honest, and you did your best, and you continued moving forward. And I just pray that for anyone who is going through family matters, relationship matters, life matters, that one, you're able to heal through it all, feel it, heal through it all. And I know that that's going to hurt and it's going to suck, but also just move forward, because you don't know what the universe has in store for you. And maybe you do have an idea of what the universe has in store for you and what you want, but you just never know what is in store for you, and the potential, the true potential that you have, how you inspire others, and what you're set out to do in the future, in the present, but also in the future. So I just pray that you guys don't give up. And maybe through sharing some of my personal issues, personal matters, personal struggles will help you to realize that yes, we're all very different and we're all individuals, but we also do share commonalities. We're all human, we all do feel, and we are all going through it. So I'm just really praying. I'm praying that you hang in there, and I'm praying that you have the support and the team and the tribe to get you through, okay? So yes, I wanted to just share a little bit about that. All right, so on a brighter note, everyone, I have been on my marathon. The marathon still continues, and I've been doing my best to prep and plan and do and prepare for the next move. So a few weeks ago, I did share that I would be sharing the location that I'm choosing to move to. So drum roll. Okay, y'all, so I have decided that my next move abroad will be to Mexico. Yes, so I've actually been doing quite a bit of research even before I moved back to the States on Mexico, and I'm so excited about the move, and I'm just really excited to share with you all this new journey and the process of me getting myself from the United States to Mexico. So one thing that I did learn about living abroad and living in Cambodia, especially during the pandemic, is that you don't want to be caught up. So there's a saying that I gravitate towards and I absolutely adore, and the saying goes, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And what I realized last year was that I definitely prepared, but I wasn't as prepared and I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. I don't think a lot of us even saw COVID happening and being such a big thing, you know, with the pandemic, but I definitely learned a lot. First things first, and most of us already know this, right, is that we never want to be in a place where we're relying on one income source. So I had a bit of a savings and that was exhausted almost instantly. And then my only other source of income was the stimulus check from last year and teaching. And what happened with teaching is that my salary was cut 3 times and it was so inconsistent. Like, I did teach the entire school year, but my salary was not consistent. And because it didn't stay consistent and it just continued to lower and lower and lower, that affected my livelihood, and I found myself a lot more stressed out than I think I would have been if I had multiple streams of income. So right now I'm in the process of exploring and learning how to set up multiple streams of income through things that I can actually provide and I have an expertise in or an interest in. And right now I have a list that I want to share with you all, and that is 1, drop shipping, 2, online consultations, 3, online courses, 4, ebooks, 5, remote work, and 6, vlogging through YouTube. Also, y'all, it has come to my attention because my brother does it, my dad does it, I mean, a good few of my friends do it. Lyft, Uber, Postmates, DoorDash, if that's a thing. Those are all ways to earn income, and especially for me, knowing that I'm leaving in a few months, I definitely want to gain as much money as I can and have a nice savings so that I don't feel stressed out when I do make this next move. So I'm transferring over my old license to a new license here in this state, and I will definitely keep you all updated as to how that experience goes for me. But yes, it's important that I have multiple streams of income because I am not going to be stressed out and I'm not going to set myself up for failure when I know that there are so many avenues and options out here, especially in today's world where we can have financial stability and financial freedom. And if you guys have any ideas or just any great resources or any phenomenal YouTube channels that you follow, please leave those in the comment box because I would appreciate it, and I'm sure our fellow community would also appreciate that. So yes, y'all, I don't want to drag out this video. I just wanted to stop in, give you guys a quick update, let you guys know that I am not giving up. I am still moving forward, even though I have been crying like a baby. But it's okay, we move still. And if you're new to the channel, you've already subscribed, gave this video a thumbs up, and hit that notifications tab, be sure to let me know that you are a new subscriber. Show me some love. I would love to reciprocate that energy back, and I want to show you some love too. I want to get to know you guys even more because I'm invested, I'm here to stay, and I will continue feeding you all with this content. So as always, y'all, keep going, keep growing, and keep knowing because the marathon continues. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.